Hi, I'm Phoebe and welcome back to my channel. This video is going to be a sketchbook tour. This is my third sketchbook, or this is not my third sketchbook, but I started counting only recently, so I'm just going to say it's my third sketchbook as of me counting, and 3 is actually my lucky number, so this is actually a pretty special sketchbook. And this is the front cover. Oh, it's literally falling apart. Do you see it? Like, I don't know what I saw in it. Like, it doesn't have a binding. Like, it's binded together, but it doesn't have, you know, the little thing. I don't know what you call it, but it doesn't have it. And so I just ended up putting stars on it, but like, I feel like it needs it because it's literally dying. Anyways, the front of my sketchbook is a bunch of flowers and a bunch of pretty little sparkles and stuff. I honestly really like it. I think it's really pretty. I did it with paint pens. And I just like layered them a couple of times. And I really like the end result. So I'm really glad that I did that instead of sticking with not decorating my sketchbook, which is what I usually do. Or just like putting a bunch of random stuff on it. I also do that. But this was a good change of pace. Now let's actually get into the sketchbook. I'm gonna try to like make sure it's in camera because it'd be kind of awkward if you don't even see it. This is the first page and it has a very orange theme going on. There's this one little doodle character I have that is an orange, and his name is Orangelo, and he's a really goofy little character, and he's like this little orange character. And I doodle him in like everything. I doodle him on my homework at school, on my friends' homework. I doodle it whenever I can. Whenever I get a pen, I'll draw myself. Like, he's just like everywhere, I feel like. And he's like a staple. And so I had to put him in my sketchbook. And here are my 2 OCs, but they're like little chibi versions, and they're so cute. This is Kyo, and this is Suko. They're very adorable. And you're gonna see them a lot. When I say a lot, you're gonna see them a lot in the sketchbook. Like, they show up. But they're in these little Orangelo costumes, and it's really cute. And then over here, I just kind of expanded like the orange theme. And then I put like goals here. All of these I pretty much did, except more non-people I did not do. I like only draw people, but maybe it'll get better in the next sketchbook. Sketchbook number 4. Actually, 4 is my least favorite number. It's like really unlucky for me, so I may just like just skip 4 entirely and go straight to 5. Like, maybe that's like just the plan. Maybe that's what I'll be doing. Anyways, I'll think about that later. Oh, this is started in January 6th, and then it oh my god, I finished it on July 28th. So well, actually right now, when I'm recording it, it's 1st of August, so technically that was like last month. But a bunch of cute things. I really like these grapes. They just look really cool. I don't know, something about them. I really like this page. This is oh my goodness, this is the photo shoot with Rosé and Bruno Mars for their Opita song. And it's really goofy. It's like, it has like a ton of pink and black in it, which is funny because like Blackpink. And Rosé like wears these big chunky sunglasses. So I basically inserted my own OCs into this, and I think they look really cute. I really like this like pose and all of this here. And this looks pretty sick. They just look so cute. Like, she looks like Sid the Sloth, but other than that, I don't really hate any of it. And then I drew some cats, because why not? I was just trying to cover the bleeding from another page. So just like a lot of random stuff that I don't really care for. This page, these 2 pages are really interesting because it's one of those things where at the time I loved it when I drew it, and it's like progressively getting worse for me. This one, I feel like I can do so much better now with the clothes and the face and the hair, just like everything. I feel like I need a redo. Same with this one. I feel like a lot of her proportions are off, and it just like looks a little weird. But she's still cute. Like, her outfit's still cute. And this is I live in a strawberry world, and there's like a bunch of strawberry themes. It's actually really funny because fun facts with Phoebe. Fun facts with Phoebe. I'm actually allergic to strawberries, and it's just because I find it so ironic that I think the whole like strawberry aesthetic is so cute, but I literally cannot eat them. Moving on. This is a sketched, like, I don't know what to call it. It's scenery? I don't even know. But this is the girl from before with like the shorter hair and the girl with the longer hair, like my two OCs. And I just drew them. This bike is just so big, and the car just looks so small compared to the bike. But I feel like the car isn't as bad as like how big the bike is. But everything else is pretty chill. Like, I really like the music that's like coming out of the door, and like the texture on her sweater. I don't know if you can see it, but it looks so, I don't know, I just want to like touch it. Everything else, it like smudged a little bit, but it kept its essence, so I really like it. I think it's pretty cool. This is, I actually did a video on this, but this is a bunch of pose studies that I did, and I just like sketched out from Pinterest, and then I just like doodled outside of it and did whatever. I really like this crouched one. I think that's really cute. I like her, and I also like her. This one is so tiny. I'm surprised I could even fit her there, but that pose ate. What am I even saying? Okay, this is, I don't even know. I wanted to use my gouache paints, which I haven't used in so long at this point, but I didn't know what to paint, and so I ended up painting this random girl, and she's like Flame Girl or whatever, and she looks like really weird. She also looks weird here, but she looks really pretty right here, so I really like this one. Everything else is just like meh, and this is just a blue girl, because like why not? Oh, this is a braid page. I love drawing braids. It's honestly like a comfort thing to draw, though I don't draw them as nearly as much as I should, considering how much I love drawing them. I just don't really think about it, but I love bubble braids, and I love these braids. Braids that are like really strict, like when I like outline them, when they're not too loose and not sketchy, it looks off to me, so I really like it when they're a little sketchy, and you can clearly see that's not like a real braid, obviously. I'm not going for realism, but they're still fun to make little things. And there's this girl with a huge braid. Oh my goodness, this is Suko again, and oh my god, Suko looks so cute. He looks so cute, and Kyo looks alright. His eyes look a bit weird, but I honestly really like this. The only thing that's weird is like their clothes are honestly a bit goofy, but like his clothes are fine. It's just like, what even is going on here? I clearly didn't know what clothes were because they look very ugly, and I would choose different clothes if I could choose again. But I really liked how they turned out, their faces at least. These are just swimsuit studies and just a bunch of random stuff. I really like this girl. She's really pretty to me. I'm gonna try to make sure it doesn't go off camera. This is my dog. I love my dog so much. I actually have 3 dogs, and I just got a new dog. Not him, but I just got a new dog for my birthday, which was like a few weeks ago, and he's like the cutest thing ever, and he's so adorable, and I draw him later in the sketchbook. But this is my other dog. This is, oh my god, what was that? This is my dog in a mushroom sweater, and he looked really cute, so I drew him on the bed, and then I like outlined him, whatever. And this is an OC of mine. The other page, like the next page, or like bled through, and it just inconveniently bled right through her throat, so it looks like she has like a very bad like disease or whatever, but I swear it's not like that. And it was from this. This is my Squid Game spread. I really like it. I think the colors just work so well together, and I honestly, of all the colors, yellow is not my favorite, but it just like works so well here, and I really love it. Everything about it is just, I really like it. And then I use like Dove chocolates to like the wrapper, and I put it on this side of the heart because I thought it was really cool, because a lot of the stuff it's funny when you put into context that I was like watching Squid Games. So it's like, be thankful for today and like savor small romantic moments, and it's never too late. And there's like a lot of things in here, or there's like just a lot of things that I was like, wait, that's low key. I really like this. Like, it sounds a little dark when you put it in this context. These are just a bunch of random sketches. I really like this one. This one was supposed to be of Suko, but he looks like not like he would. He looks really young. Maybe it'll be like his brother or something. And this is supposed to be Kyo. Pretty cool, Leo. This is Star Rail fan art. This is a random girl with tattoos. I really like this. Like, this angle just, it's just a part of my brain that I really like. This is a bunch of lore stuff. Honestly, I don't really like this page, I'm not gonna lie, because I think it just looks so ugly. I don't know. Nothing in this looks like good to me. She looks cute. I like her. And I like this one sketch. And I like this one. It just doesn't look like Kyo. But all the rest, like every single drawing of Suko on here is just so ugly to me. But Kyo looks cute. Oh my goodness. This is supposed to be Kyo, but his face is very long. And I usually draw noses on the longer side, but this just was a whole nother level. And it was supposed to be an opening of a door, but it's sideways, and I don't really understand. I like the concept, I just wish I could do it better. It also looks like he died. Like, it looks like the picture you put on like a memorial of someone. I don't even know. Oh, this is Felix. Felix Stray Kids. His beautiful line, "I'll finish you like I eat the last chip in the bag." A goofy line with a goofy little drawing. This is other OCs that I made, but I never touched once I drew it out here. But I really like him. The one with like the red hair over here. I really need to redesign this guy though, because I feel like this could go somewhere and I would want to draw them if I just didn't draw him like this. I feel like I could redesign him completely. But I think it looks really cool. And like this like pose specifically, I really like. This is Star Rail fan art. So March 7th, that one guy on the, that one guy starts with a Y, and then the granddaughter. I'm so bad at names. It's like, I don't even know. I'm not gonna guess. Anyways, and then there's like a background. I really like this. I think the pose is really cool. And I don't know. It's just, it looks really pretty to me. And I feel like the amount of effort I put into this, I feel like it was worth it. Like, some things I just spend so much time on and it like looks ugly. But this one, I like. I like this one. This is Stray Kids. Lino, Han, Hyunjin, Bangchan, Felix, Changbin, Sigmin, and Ayana. My two biases are here, Lino and Han. But I feel like they don't look like them and it makes me mad. Hyunjin looks like Hyunjin. Bangchan relatively looks like him. Felix is just because he has long hair. I can't tell if it's him or if it's just his long hair. And then the rest like look fine. I don't know. It's just messing with me because like, ugh, I wish I could draw them a little bit better. Yeah, whatever. We move on. This is, I saw on Pinterest like a rose tie and it looked really cool, and so like I drew someone out of it. Her clothes literally look like a paper bag, like a sack lunch bag. It looks like a sack, but I'm not gonna think much into it. And then a rat bird, and I was also doing like hand studies. And it looks like the bird is reaching up. It's so goofy. Oh my goodness. This hand is pretty good though. Like, I'm not gonna lie. But these rat birds are pretty goofy. But this is actual artwork. This is Kyo and Suko. I just draw them so much. If you didn't know, oh my goodness. Their whole thing, Kyo and Suko, their whole thing is that they're models. Like, that's their thing. And that's what I based them off of. And so I created their story off of that. So I can't get rid of the fact that they're models, because that's kind of like, that's kind of where they started. So this is like, I'm imagining them like posing and stuff. This was actually a volleyball pose, so it's a little goofy. But this is, oh my goodness, little chibi Kyo is so cute. He's so cute. One of my friends said he looked like the thumb from Spy Kids, but I honestly, okay. I honestly think he's adorable, so I'm not gonna take that to heart. And then over here is just a bunch of post-its, but I put like watercolor. This is some more OCs of mine. I don't name any of my OCs. I need to do that. Like, I need, like, my plan is to do that. But this is like a younger version of my two OCs, and they're pretty cute. And then this is just like bleed through. The actual thing is over here, which I honestly love this page so much. I think it's just so pretty, and I just love everything about it. I don't know. I feel like if you invert it, like on digital, when you like flip the canvas and then you see like all the wrong things about it, I feel like there'd be a lot of things. But for what it is, I really like it. And I really like the patterns and like the shapes and just everything about it. I just love. This is, oh my god, this is just me sketching stuff in my camera roll. So this is 2 sketches of my boyfriend. He's like a close-up. And then this is him with like a cute little stuffed animal. And it's a really goofy photo. Both of these are very goofy photos. This is me. Me as a rat. This is me with a rat filter. And then this is my other friend. And this is a 0.5 of her, and it was really funny. This is also a 0.5 of one of my friends. This is me trying to draw myself with my other friend, but it looks really weird. This is when I had longer hair. I like chopped off all my hair, but it was so long, though I love my short hair. And this is my dog. Oh my god, he's so cute. And this is my other dog. My new dog wasn't here at the time, so this is a sticker that she gave me, so I was like, might as well put it here. This is a random spread with random stuff. I really like this crying. I think it looks cool. It's just, it was very low effort, so I just feel not, like I don't really feel anything for it. Oh my goodness, I love this spread so much. This is my 2 OCs, like the ones at the very beginning of my sketchbook. But they're like a little bit redesigned. And she is like, I did each of them in different highlighter colors. So I did her in like a light pink, and I gave her a sweater, and like she looks just so cute. I just love it so much. And then I drew, I drew this girl, and I put her in red. And then these were erasable highlighters. It was honestly so cool. Like, I'd never seen that before. But I gave her more of like a black leathery top. And it was really cool because like I tried to draw like her outfit, and I tried to erase it to give this look, but it just wasn't looking right. And so I put Sharpie over it, and it looked 1,000 times better. And so I'm so glad I did that. I just love this page so much. I think it's so pretty, and I will continue loving this page. Oh my god, the piglefants. This is a piglephant. It's a little character or little animal I made up. I bet you can guess what it is. And if you're slow like me, it's a pig and an elephant. But my friends were just like giving me random prompts to do. So like an old piglefant, so I gave him like a tattoo and like eye bags. And then a piglefant about to do a backflip, a birthday piglefant, a baby piglefant, a regular piglefant. Just like a lot of random stuff, a standing piglefant. And it's just really cute. I just love him so much. See, the piglefant's on the roof now. These are just, there's a lot of mindless sketches and doodles in here because I decided to bring my sketchbook to school. And when that happens, I just end up using like little highlighters and stuff. But I really liked how she turned out. She just looks so cute. Her hair is so bouncy, and like the swimsuit. I just love everything about it. This is, oh my god, I love this sketch so much. This is a suit, and it's like a plaid or whatever. And I think it looks really cool. I really like this girl. It looks really cool. Same thing with her. I just think she turned out really nice. And I don't really care for this that much. It was really random, and I don't really like it. Same thing with this stuff. Like, what even is this? I actually drew this like 2 days ago, so. she's kind of, in a different timeline. Oh my goodness. A giraffe? A whale? What does it make? It makes a jail. A penguin, a cat? What does it make? It makes a pat. I feel like I was making my own little Pokemon. It was really goofy. And then just like little girl like finding a pat, and she's like, oh my god, so cute. And it's like, and it's just like standing there. And so I tried to draw, like, I think she turned out really cute. So I tried to draw her with it, and it just turned out really ugly. So, oh well, what can you do? This is just like little, sketches of me drawing my friends' OCs, and they're so cute. She had a little moth OC, and she's adorable. Her name was like Allie, or was it Abby? It was Allie, something like that. I don't know, but she's like the cutest OC ever. And I was joking how her OCs are so oh my god, what's the word? So interesting. And mine's just like a model. Like, she has like a lot of fantasy world stuff. I really like this face. I know I'm supposed to be like focusing on like the upper body and stuff, like in the actual way I drew all of this, but like I really like this face. And this is me just breaking down like the core, and then like finding like a middle. So like the middle would be where like the belly button is. And then it was actually really interesting to me because I was like, because I feel like the collarbone is a lot higher than I originally thought it was. I feel like I usually draw it a little lower, but it's interesting to see how high it is. But anyways, so I tried to use that knowledge and make an actual person, but his outfit was low-key ugly, so it was kind of wasted. And this is like the little demon OC I have. And they're supposed to be like each other's love interest or whatever, but I don't really know what's gonna happen with that. I did a little comic, and she was like, "You look like Ariel," and he's like, "Well, you look like a birthday cake," and she got mad. I like this soft look. I draw her again, and I draw her skin like way too dark and like bright, but I like these like softer colors. I think it's just way prettier. This is just a bunch of pencil sketches. I think it's cute. I don't hate it. Oh my goodness, I don't know what to call her. Like, her name has to have something with like a pear. I know, like, I don't even know, like something pear related. If y'all have any ideas, I need ideas because she looks like a pear. But yeah, I need to like give her a story first. This is an alien OC I drew, and she's a little secretary, or she's a little, not secretary, but she's like an office worker, and she like goes to the office, and you don't really think too much that she's an alien. She's just kind of there. It's like those things where like a supernatural creature is there, and in this story, no one really thinks much of it. But they do wonder where her mouth is, because she'll be eating, and they're like, bro, how is she eating? But she's like the most adorable little thing ever, and she looks like a pear, so like her name should be associated with a pear, I feel like. And I love the little like curl on her head. And this is her in little UFO PJs, and then she's like having a sleeping mask, and she's like, do I put this on? And then it's just like way too small for her eyes. She's just the most adorable little thing ever. Her neck is not supposed to be that long. It needs to be like right there. Anyways, me hyperfixating on art that I'm done with right now. This is a little ballet dancer. I took ballet for a very long time. So I was just like, I was bored, so I ended up drawing this. And then random like Greek god, what? I don't even know. This is Hinata. Oh my god. I was working on like line thickness and stuff, but I didn't apply it to anything after that, so that was kind of wasted. I also drew this 2 days ago to fill blank space. This is just a bunch of little things. It was related to a school project. I won't get too much into it, but there's cute little things. And then I drew my friends. I did the thing where you put your pen on the paper and you don't look at the paper, you only look at your subject that you're drawing, and they look so goofy. I did them so dirty. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll draw myself in that rat filter again. I love drawing myself in the rat filter. It's my favorite filter ever. Oh my goodness, I love this page so much. This shows how, like, if I really tried, I could do shading in a lot of places. I just don't have the effort to do that every single thing I do. You can even see my bracelets over here. But this is me when I had longer hair, before I like cut out my hair. And this is me when I was playing my guitar. And I think I'm playing like a C chord. I really love the hand. Like the hand right here is literally eating. And I don't know, like everything about this I absolutely love. This is like a water bottle. I think it's really cool. I tried to draw a girl from memory, and she actually looks like someone I know, which is funny to me how it works like that. This is a friend of mine's shoe. This is my boyfriend. This is his head looking down. It was honestly really goofy because I didn't know what to draw. And so this friend was like, draw him. And I was like, okay, but he didn't even notice because he was playing games the entire time. Like, bro, what? His back was literally like, he was literally becoming a hunchback. It was so bad. And he was like playing games. It was really funny. And then this is just a random girl, but more stylized. And I honestly think she's really pretty. I really like it. And another random girl. I think she's alright. Oh my goodness, Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. I just can never get far in it at all. And so this is supposed to be Lewis? Yeah, it's supposed to be Lewis, but he literally looks creepy. He looks scary. This is supposed to be Robin. She also looks scary. This is the fisherman. I cannot remember his name for the life of me, and he's like my favorite character. But I low-key love how I drew him. Her name's like Marnie? Something like that. I don't even know. It starts with an M. But her outfit is low-key so ugly, so I couldn't save it. And then this is like Clint or something. And he looks alright. I tried. Ooh, more Kyo and Suko. Kyo, Suko. I really like how I drew them. It's not what they look like, but I still like the way I drew them. I think it just looks really cool. And like the background looks really cool. Like the bed looks nice. And the colors. I just love playing with colors like that. This is Tsukishima from Haikyuu. He looks very long. His limbs are very long. I don't even know why. This is, I put lyrics to a Keshi song. I think it's called Like I Need You, something like that. But I'm going to a Keshi concert. Not Kesha, Keshi. He's a, I think he's a Vietnamese artist. I looked up earlier, but a Vietnamese American artist, and his song is low-key so good and so chill. I love it. And you should totally check him out because it's really cool. And I'm going to his concert like next week, and his songs are just like so, of course he has like some upbeat songs and stuff, but I feel like his songs are relatively pretty chill. This is that kind of like inspired by that. I drew this girl, and I think she looked really cute. I really like this like little thing of her. I wonder where you draw her, because I was like thinking like she kind of looked like a fox, and so I drew a little fox. That's really cute. This is where like a huge mental and like art block came up. It was still there. Oh my goodness, this is when I got into like Egyptian gods. I read Enid. Well, it's like still going, but this is Seth, and this is Seth again, I'm pretty sure. And then this is like, I think his name's Horus. I low-key forgot. It's been so long since I've seen anything about it lately. But, and so I was just like in a huge, like I just watched it. So I was like, I need to draw like these gods, like the whole vibe I just was so into. So I tried to create my own little god or goddess, and she was fine. I never drew her again. This is just a bunch of post-studies, which I think are pretty cool. Some of these lines I just really like. This is back in the Egyptian god phase. I drew her, and she literally looks like she eats. Like, this whole outfit eats, and I love it so much. And then, I colored her in, and then I have a whole story for her. So, it's actually really sad. But is it really an OC if you don't traumatize them? This is a goddess. I don't know if she's, like, powerful. I feel like she's not really powerful or anything, but she has, like, her own set of supporters. And she had a kid, and so there's like a little baby in her arms, and she had a kid, and it was really cute, and he grew up to be like less than a year. I feel like way less than a year, like a few months. That does not look like a few months old baby, but you know what I mean. And he's really cute, and she obviously got attached because he's like literally a child. He like suddenly passed away. I haven't really got into the details of it. So she went into this, like, huge, like, depressive state and was, like, didn't know how to cope with it, basically. And so there's just, like, a lot, like, this is her just, like, basically done with everything. And I don't know. Whenever I look at it, I love like the emotion that it has. At least this, I feel like it looks really cool. And just like the red, just, I don't know, something about it. And I just really like how I drew this. I feel like I like when something conveys exactly what you want it to convey, and that's what it did. And so it's really sad, but I hope she has a happy ending. Maybe I'll give her one. Maybe. This is some sketches of Kyo. He is, I was like, of any animal, what would he be? And I was like, he's a bear. And so I drew him as like with a little bear onesie. And then I drew actual bears. And then I drew him as like a bear. And like, it was weird. So like this like bear that's eating a fish, I was like, what if he's like doing that? But he had these like long claws. So I was like, acrylics. He literally had Cardi B nails. And he's eating them up too, literally eating. And so I thought that was really funny. And then I drew him as like a little bear, and then like Suko's just like hugging him, and he doesn't really like it. He's like done with everything. And then them sharing like a little bear blanket. Bear blanket, that's cute. I just really like this page. I think it's really cute. And then this is just more on that like Egyptian phase, but I got kind of over it pretty quickly. More mental block, or art block, or whatever you want to call it. It keeps going. There's just nothing here. There's no good. Oh, this is like a little bit better. I really like this face I drew. You can tell I'm trying to get out of like an art block or something. Or when I have it, I use like, I don't sketch anything. I use like pencils. And so I was trying to get out of it. It didn't really work. So I got impatient. I went straight into the line art. And so this is doing that, but I actually liked how these turned out. So it's funny how it works. Just more random doodles that I just do not care for. I messed up his face. So I gave him a mask and it looks like 100 times worse. There's not even anything here. Oh, okay, this is kind of where I get back. I really like this. I don't know why. I love this side profile. And I really like, he's just so goofy to me. I think this is supposed to be Kyo, but it looks like Jinu from K-pop Demon Hunters. And this is like a cute dog. This is like a close-up of some girl or whoever this is. And I think it looks really cool, but I don't know. It's a little goofy. It kind of looks like a 0.5. I got really into watching music. Wait. Bro, watch it. I got really into listening to music while drawing. And so it got me into like, this is lyrics of Labor by Paris Paloma. And I do like this little angel character, and he has this like really toxic relationship with this one guy that saved him but put him through more distress than actually saving him in the end. And so I just like drew him a story. I don't know if I'll ever like draw him again, but I thought it was pretty cool. And this is just something I saw on Pinterest. This is Rumi. I really like how this turned out. I think it's really cute and cool, and I love it. The colors and everything. I think it's so cool. I drew her in my style. I drew like a snapshot in my style, and I ate it. It ate. I just really like it. It just looks so pretty to me. This is just a bunch of school studies. This is Keshi. Just like side profiles and stuff. A random lifeguard. Like a baby. I don't even know. This, I was trying to draw Kyo, and this one kind of looks like him, but the rest don't. But I like how they look. It's just, it doesn't look like Kyo. This hand is good. I like that hand. I'm gonna heart that hand. I heart things I like. I'm gonna heart that hand. I really like it. I don't like this because it looks like she's like literally the Leaning Tower of Pisa. If I centered her, I feel like it would look better. It looks like she's about to fall down, but maybe that's like the vibe. And this is just a bunch of, I did 30-second studies where I saw a pose and I put a 30-second timer, and then I would quickly draw it. And then I would move on to the next one after 30 seconds. And there are just some crazy lines I just really like. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but certain lines that just look like they were perfectly placed. I just love it. Like this one right here. It just, I don't know. It scratches like an itch in my brain. I feel like I'm going to say that a lot. this guy looks goofy. He's like plotting something. And then so I tried to like incorporate that into this, but I didn't even start with the sketch, so that's why it looks like their head is tiny. But this is a random girl. This girl looks like Frankie from Monster High. Like, you know what I mean? Like her hair. And this hand is gorgeous. I love this hand. It just looks amazing. And everything else is like, meh. Look how cute. all these years of drawing, and that's what I draw. I was nearing towards the end of my sketchbook. Not really, but kind of. And so I was texting my boyfriend. I was like, what do I don't know what to draw. And he was like, he's been on this game like crazy. It's Terraria. Oh my goodness. And it's like a game with these tiny little people, and it's like on a little computer. There's like NPCs, and so he gave me a list, and then I chose, and so I chose like Destiny the party girl, and so I redrew her, and I think she looks cute. Like for a little doodle, it's fine. And then this is Stefan. I don't know. This is a girl. I really like how she turned out. She's really pretty. Like her face just is it. Anyways, just a random. It's not even like my OCs. It's just like random people. I don't even know what's going on in my head. And oh, this is supposed to be Suko. I don't know. Suko and Kyo go through like a lot of. I feel like each time I draw them, they go through a different form of plastic surgery. So this was one of those forms. I think it looks good. It's just I don't know if it's exactly how I wanted to look, but I'll keep experimenting with them. This is just random stuff. She looks like creepy. I don't like it. Her hair is good. Her eyes just freak me out. Wait, maybe it's her. No, it's her eyes. Maybe it's because it's like too. I don't know. I need to stop drawing when I'm doing Sketchbook Tourrr. But and this girl also looked like a little weird. I don't even know. I like the pudding though. I want to eat that. Oh my goodness, this is my dog. My dog is literally in my room right now. Wait, where is he? Cannoli. 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 Okay, so he's ignoring me right now. I swear he doesn't hate me. His name is Cannoli. He's the cutest little thing ever. Oh my. Wait, I hear him. Cannoli, come here. Cannoli. Hi, baby. He's the cutest. Wait. I'll give a glimpse. Oh, he'll make like a feature. Oh my god! Stop it! Wait. No, you gotta be like in. Yeah, you gotta be right here. It's a weird angle. My phone's at a weird angle. But he says hi. This is Cannoli. Oh my goodness, he's the cutest little thing ever. Fine, I'll put you down. I guess I'll put you down. He's like the cutest little thing ever, and he's so soft. And he's like a little puppy, and he's a dachshund, or a wiener dog, same thing. And so he's really long, and he has stubby legs, and he's so cute. Oh my goodness, he likes to burrow. He's literally under a blanket right now. He already went under a blanket. And then there's like this random other doodles that I did. I hate everything on this side. I hate it. I love everything on this side. I drew a selfie, my boyfriend. So what is this? It's really goofy. And I captured its essence perfectly. Oh, you see how it's breaking its back? This is, I drew like swimsuits, and I like love a lot of things. Like lines that I love, like that line, it looks perfect, and like some, I don't know if I'm not making sense when I say like lines that just, I really like, but I don't know. That's like a thing for me. And then here is just, I really want to draw like Victorian, like a royal kind of theme thing, so I drew this girl. This is supposed to be Kyo, but a little bit more fancy. This is Suko. Suko is cute. This is like random people. I really like how I shaded him. He looks really cool. It doesn't look like Kyo, but I think he looks cool. I really like her. I don't know why. I really like her. I drew a heart. I really like him. I'm just like pointing out the sketches I like. Random bunnies. This is Kyo and Suko, but randomly have a kid. Like, what kind of AU is that? And then this is them. I was matching like sleeping positions, like Suko literally doing like aerobics, and then Kyo just chilling and vibing. They're a couple, by the way. I don't know if I pointed that out. Anyways, everything about this is just really funny to me. Broken neck, weird mouth, and a skinny legend. This is the drawing of the, like, my demon OC that I had. This girl, and she's really pretty, but her skin, like, I like the way I did all this stuff. I just wish the colors were different. I feel like this is one of those things where I feel like it wasn't me. It was just, with what I had, it was fine, except I wish I could have changed these colors entirely. But everything else looks pretty cool. This looks a little weird. I don't know what was going on with this. I like the dress, just the face looks really goofy. This is, oh my goodness, I did a short, and this is where I gained actually a lot of, it was crazy. I posted this short and I gained like 80 people, or subscribers, I guess, and I thought that was really cool. But I did a redraw of this that I drew a few years ago, and I honestly think it's like so much better. The improvement is actually really crazy to me, because when I see it or when I look at it, it's like, this is how I like usually drew her. This was just a miracle that this even happened, that my hand was able to do that. Like, at the time I could not have replicated this. Like, this is what usually it ended up looking like, but it ended up looking like this, and I was so proud of it, as I should, because it looks really good. Like, still now I really like it, and so I try to do it more in my style, and I really like it. I think they look really cute. Well, not they, it's the same person, I guess, but I guess she's a little more emo, because she's like blood. She's like a bloody nose, because the whole thing is like she can turn to like a goblin, but well, should have given her like goblin ears. Oh, that was a missed opportunity. But it's not good for her to do that. Like, it's bad for her body when she turns to a goblin, so that's like the whole thing. Just some random doodles. I really like these two. Is like, she is so cute. I don't know, something about her just makes me so happy. Just makes me so happy. I drew this on a bus, so props to me for even doing that. And then on the bus, I saw a sign that said emergency exit, do not block. And there was like legit a camera blocking it. And I know they meant like don't block the exit, like not necessarily a sign, but I just thought that was really funny. And then just a bunch of sketches I drew once I arrived on the place that the bus was going. So this is a bunch of random goofy stuff, but I actually love it. Oh, there's Orangelo. There he is. I was supposed to like do a bunch of lore, and I kind of did. This is Suko. Oh, this is like, I did lyrics from, oh my god, The Cut That Always Bleeds from Conan Gray, by Conan Gray. And I did lyrics in it, and it fit perfectly in this toxic relationship, or that was with Suko and this girl. Because they each have like their own lore before they ended up, like before he ended up with Kyo, he had his own like lore and story. And so it was really toxic though, and it was really sad. And Kyo also had his own story. This was supposed to be Kyo, but he does not look like him. But I really like this, the character, the other character that I have that's with supposedly Kyo's story. I really like how I drew him, so I thought that was really good. And just like some random people. This is like where it starts veering at the end, and I don't really know what I'm doing. It's just like random stuff. Just like that one girl. I like that face. And I like this face. Oh my god. Oh my godness. Oh my goodness. Kyo and Suko. I draw them so much, and I love them so much. They are like so adorable. This is them like cuddling, and I just really like this sketch that I did. And I also really like this one. And they're models, so like this is them getting their hair done, and they're just like being whatever. And then I also drew this girl. She's been in my head for a while that I've wanted to add to their story, but it never happened. And so I wanted to flesh her out more. And so I tried to, and it just was not what I wanted. And then this was like kind of close, not really. I don't know. I don't get there. I really like this pose. I thought it was really cool. And I think this is kind of, I like the colors are a little weird, but with what I had, I think it's pretty good. And these little doodles are cute. Bill Cipher. What is he doing here? This is when I was rearing the end and I was done. So again, what happens when I don't know what to draw? I asked my boyfriend, what do I draw? And what does he say? This time he said Pokemon. So I drew a bunch of Pokemon. I don't know their names. I think his name's like Muck. That's all I remember. That's like literally all I remember. This is just more. And he looks fire. I like this one. I like this Pokemon. I'm not a big Pokemon person, but I'll draw them. I really like this sketch. This is like a little eye blinking trend thing that was happening. I really like this sketch. I really like this sketch. I kind of like everything that's going on this page. Random people. I drew a character based off of Hello Kitty, and then tried to draw Hello Kitty, and does not look like Hello Kitty, so it's Bello Baby. And just random hand studies. This hand looks really good. I really like this hand. This hand I also really like. The end! This is the end of my sketchbook. It's like, you see how loose this is? This is an OC. I have no idea who that is. And this is that one girl I was trying to flesh out. I'm so done. You can see by the fact that these, like, such low effort sketches I did of Kyo and Zuko, like, that doesn't even look like them. I'm so done with this sketchbook. But it's the end. And you can just see at the very back, it's Kyo and Zuko again. They're so cute and so adorable. I love them, like, with all my heart. And I'm glad I put them at the back because I just really like how this turned out. And I don't know. I just think it looks really cool and I really like it. Of course, they look different in every rendition I draw of them, but their hair is usually kind of the same, so. But that's the end of my sketchbook. And also the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. One thing that's crazy, oh my god, I didn't even bring this up. Thank y'all for, what is it, over 100 subscribers? Like, that is absolutely insane. I started off with, like, barely over 20, and now it's growing so much. Like, that's crazy. And especially off of, like, that one short, which I find is really funny, how people can hop on and, like, join, like, a little, like, obviously, I'm literally dying. Like, obviously, there's so many other channels you could choose to follow and look out for, but you guys chose mine, and I really like that, and I appreciate it. So I will try my best to post more videos out, and it's so much easier to post shorts than it is to post, like, actual lengthy videos, but I'm going to post lengthy videos, because even if less people watch it, I like watching those videos, so I want to put out stuff for at least that one person can watch it. And so that's what this video is. And I love watching sketchbook tours, so I hope you guys like watching my sketchbook tour. And that's it. Thank you so much for being here, and see you in the next video. Bye!